Welcome to another conversation with the Brothers of Two Complex. We appreciate y'all for clicking on this video, but before we get into the content, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss none of these bangers that we drop every single week. We hope you enjoyed the video. God bless. What's going on with our boy Drake, man? We just said he needed to take a break, take a vacation, take some bereavement, take some, you know what I'm saying? All these leaves he need to take it. He on Instagram posting pictures talking about rap is a joke. And with cryptic messages talking about what did he say? Let me feel the pressure from being on top does more than just make your ears pop. Drake, but you know what, D-Lo, is he crazy?
Nah.
Drake, is he retarded? What's going on with Drake right now?
Nah, Drake is not crazy. Drake is not going crazy. Drake is not declining. We're not seeing the descent of Drake's career. Drake is just having fun and he's trolling. I've said this a couple weeks now, honestly, that a lot of individuals are trolling. And I think it's just people understand where we are, and we'll get into this a little bit later too. People understand where we are as a species, and what we do online shouldn't be taken seriously, even though people take it very seriously. Mm-hmm. And so when you get to the status of somebody like a Drake, somebody like a LeBron, somebody like a Jay-Z, where you see both ends of the spectrum, you get the praise and then you get the criticism. The criticism that he's been getting since Kendrick leaned into him, and their battle is now done. Mm-hmm.
That's pretty bad. Yeah,
but since their battle is over, and everybody's kind of turned away from Drake, so to speak. I shouldn't say everybody, but a good portion fans have turned away from Drake just for the time being. They'll turn back
as soon as he drops something. They'll be right back on the bandwagon for sure.
But since their turn, it's like everybody's trying to say, "What's up with Drake?" Why he took a picture a couple weeks ago at Michael Rubin's white party, and he didn't look like himself.
Yeah. He looked old. People were saying.
Right, he posted. He looked like his daddy, 100%.
He definitely did.
He looked like his daddy. But he posts pictures like this where he says rap is a joke, and then the caption. But I don't think he's crazy. I don't think we're seeing any type of dissent. I just think Drake is having fun and embracing the criticism and the negativity that he's been getting, and it's not affecting him in any slightest of bit. Unlike us, who aren't used to dealing with stuff like that, would probably really affect us. It's not affecting him. He's like, whatever, still making money, still got paper, so on and so forth.
I tend to agree with you. I just think that that kind of goes back to what Kendrick said in the song. He was like, trolling on online. Ain't you tired? Like, bro, like, why are you still trolling, bro? Like, I don't know, man. I mean, but you got that much time on your hands. You got that much money. You got that much clout. You got that much status, bro. You can troll as much as you want to, bro. Ain't nothing really going to bother you for real. Like, and that's what Drake is kind of displaying in this post. But at the same time, it's like, so the thing that I thought about whenever I saw this post was, does he just not care no more? Like, it's not just about the beef, but about rap and hip hop and the music industry in general. Like, just by saying rap is a joke, and said this, and just the way that he trolls as much as he does, and the things that the way he moves, like, does he just not give a fuck? That's what we
call him a pop artist anyway. Everybody calls him a pop artist, so he's like, I'm a pop artist. Rap is a joke. I don't care.
Ooh, you turned the stone that I didn't turn. See, that's true. That's true. We don't call him a rapper. We call him a pop artist. That's true.
Yeah, everybody calls him a pop artist. So it's like, I just got a lick off of being in a rap beef, and I'm not even a rap artist. I'm a pop artist.
You might have just said something, bro. You might have done said something, man. You done uncovered something I didn't think about. But I thought it was corny. To be perfectly honest with you. And I'm a Drake fan. I said that Kendrick won the beef, and clearly everybody knows that Kendrick won the beef. But I'm a Drake fan.
Yeah.
I still listen to Drake music. I will still continue to listen to Drake's music. I will still continue to listen to J. Cole's music, Kendrick's music. But I personally thought it was corny. To be perfectly honest with you, because I would just like, yeah, Drake, you just need to just go AWOL for a little while, my dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. You just need to get the hell off the internet. But you still trolling and posting, and that's the type of life I want to live. that's the type of life I aspire for. Whenever I can get literally demoralized in a battle and still be able to live life happily and not give a damn. That's the type of life I aspire for, my dog. Like, that's real. Yep. But the thing that came from this, did you see what Soulja Boy posted the other day or yesterday?
Nah, what did he post?
My sister, shout out to you, sis. My sister sent me the post, and Soulja Boy posted on Instagram, or was it on Twitter? Soulja Boy posted on Instagram. Soulja Boy said, "You disappointed me doing all them weak ass songs with them ninjas. Look where it got you. None of them ninjas you collabed with or took on your tour had your back." And then he added Drake. And she sent that to me, and she asked the question. Let me see what she asked me. She sent it to me, and she was like, "Thoughts?" And I was like, I mean, it's true. He was 100% in that battle beef alone. And what the hell? What the hell did I shit? But I said he was 100% in that battle beef alone. And me and D-Lo called it at the end of Not Like Us. I don't know what the hell.
What did we call?
Anyway. Oh, no. And he said, and I said he was in that battle beef alone, and was called out at the end of Not Like Us, whenever he said, "For all the dogs go to get buried," whatever. This might be one of the only things I can agree with Soulja on, because Soulja be wilding. And then she sent me a long audio message. I'm not gonna read that. But I was just like basically saying that yes, he was in that
Drake.
Facts. Drake. Yes, he was in that joint alone because the people who he took on tour with him, Cole, our boy, 21, everybody who Kendrick named in the Real Nigga Challenge in the song at the end was not on his side. Rick Ross was over there with Kendrick. Future was in there with Kendrick. Did a whole album basically talking shit about Drake. Like Metro Boomin, who did some songs with Drake before. Like everybody was against him. Drake was literally by himself. But of course, my sister.
Wait, you said it just registered, and again, my brain is slow. It's mush right now. You said Future did a whole album with who?
Future did a whole album basically dissing Drake. Like him and
Metro Boomin. Yeah. Two albums.
Yeah. 2 albums basically, exactly. And like I said, my sister, I love her to death, man. She's the biggest J. Cole fan I know, and she, in my text messages and in these audio messages, was going back and forth with me saying that we can't blame J. Cole for this. I was like, you can't necessarily blame him, but he bowed out. He was in the beef and bowed out. And he could have been on Drake's side in this, but he wasn't. And you have to give him.
How can he be on Drake's side though?
Because the whole beef started with his one line in that song.
I don't know. I can't say that I agree with that. But
what do you agree with?
I don't think it is. What I agree with is I don't think that it is Cole's fault that the beef started.
No. I'm not saying it's Cole's fault, but that's what woke Kendrick up.
I don't think that's what woke Kendrick up either. I think what woke Kendrick up was Drake requested Kendrick to be on First Person Shooter. Mm-hmm. Kendrick turned it down. Mm-hmm. Knowing that they had some beef from the past, some unspoken beef. So I guess Drake thought they could be cool because him and Cole was on tour or whatever, or him and Cole was doing stuff together. So I guess he thought they could be cool. And when Kendrick turned it down, they continued to do First Person Shooter. And apparently, Kendrick talks about it in the song. Apparently, unbeknownst to Cole, Drake was throwing subliminals continue to throw subliminals at Kendrick. And then when Cole said the big three, that's when it's like, oh, so you in this too. And I think this is why Cole actually bowed out, because he ain't know none of this was going on. I could be wrong with that, but that's just my take. That's how I feel.
I can see where you're coming from with that argument, but I also will say that if you, I don't know, bro. I just feel like, go ahead, finish it.
I was gonna say, because Cole always it was one point where I felt like Cole has been taking subliminal shots at Kendrick, but then I also go back and I'm like, you listen to Cole and he's always big up in who? Drake and Kendrick,
for sure.
So it's like, I think, he from the Ville. He wanted everybody to get along, or at least like have some type of, they can all coexist. You know what I mean?
For sure. For sure.
Like he said in what was that? GOMD. We all kings first and foremost. But at the end he said, it ain't no kings. I mean, we all kings, but it ain't nobody holding the crown. Just so.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't agree with Cole's line was the reason that all this started, but that's just my take.
I hear you. I can hear the argument. I just feel like if you really gonna step foot in a battle, don't take it back. Don't Indian that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, don't take it back. If you're gonna drop a song, let that shit ride, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let it ride, because you feel some type of way about what came out in that like that song and that verse that Kendrick dropped. You dropped your response, but don't go back and say, damn, dog, like, I really don't want to be in this shit, and then take it off the internet. Like, you can't do that, bro. Yeah. If you can respond, stand on business. Everybody say stand on business. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I put it out, I'm not taking it back. You know what I'm saying? I ain't taking it back. I mean,
he could have took it back. But at least let it sit. At least let it, like I've been saying the whole time, give it standard shipping 2-3 days. He took it back before that. He took it back before the weekend was over.
That motherfucker expedited that motherfucker. Yeah. Expedited that whole, like, yeah. But I mean, you gotta let that shit marinate for a little bit. For sure. I mean, it was like it was government issued.
Priority mail. Yeah, priority mail. It had to sign
Amazon Prime the fuck out that bitch. But no, but I mean, I guess you really can't say that, Drake should have had, Cole should have had Drake back, but he was one of them ones though, that Soulja Boy talking about. Drake
and they would have said that's corny too though.
What you mean?
We would have said that's corny too if him and Drake
and
team up,
tag teamed. Pause.
Yeah. We would have said that's corny. Like, if we gonna go at him for some beef, go at him by yourself. Y'all each of y'all give y'all individual licks on. Oh my God! Pause. Each of y'all go at Kendrick individually, and not teaming up. You know what I mean? So. And then even when you go at one person, you also go at the other, because like y'all, this is a competition
for sure. Trying to see who on the top. But then if that's the case, then why the hell did Rick Ross and Future and Metro and all these niggas have to jump on Drake whenever Drake literally got jumped, nigga?
That's some other stuff. They got some stuff outside of like actual rap. They all got beef with the niggas.
That's true. Yeah. Everybody got beef with Drake. Everybody literally got beef with Drake. And then that's what I started to realize as this whole beef was going on. Like, nobody likes this nigga for real.
Yeah. I wouldn't say nobody likes him, but I think he's moved in ways that, like I said 2 weeks ago, he feels like he's untouchable.
For sure.
And people finally saw through the BS and was like, nah, bro.
Nigga got touched.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And so now he's brought back down to earth. But I still, how people, when they've been here for so long and then they finally start to come back down, or they get humbled, they can't fully be humbled because they've been up here, they've seen everything, they've heard everything, and they're going to act like it doesn't bother them. That's where Drake is at right now. That's why I feel like,
yeah, that's legit where he at. Because he got 5-piece Tank Davis combo by Kendrick, low key. Yeah, it was a couple of them in there that, a couple of jabs that, what I'm saying, that Drake tried to throw, but ultimately it was a wrap.
Yeah.
Ultimately it was a wrap. So yeah, but Drake, you do your thing, bro.